Hey everyone, welcome. We're going to be talking about Google Meet, a video application that allows you to connect with your teachers or other students. This is another in our series of Bashaw Schools Tech Tips. In order to get to Google Meet, I'm going to access the waffle, the 3x3 grid, next to my beautiful smiling face on the screen. So there I have it. And Meet is this blue icon here. I'm going to click that one. What you'll see is it's going to ask me to join or start a meeting. Now, I already have a room set up with some wonderful people in it. So I'm going to join the meeting. And our meeting is at Bashaw School. It's all lowercase, all one word. Now, this meeting room is for Bashaw staff. There will be different meeting rooms set up for your teachers, classes, etc. And you'll want to just keep note of what they are. It's going to give me a moment to get my camera underway, fix my hair a little bit before I get into the video. And I can see that there are some other wonderful people in the video right now waiting. So let's join the call and see what happens. So we've joined the call. Hi, everybody. How are you all doing?
Good afternoon, all.
Oh, they are doing most excellent. You can see those smiling faces and Sherry's sunglasses. Oh, there we go. So we are now in our Google Meet. I am going to be turning my own microphone off so I don't disrupt my colleagues. And the way I can do that, I have the option to turn off the camera down here, but I'm just going to turn off microphone. They want to still bask in my glory. They still want to see me. So we'll just turn my sound off while I continue this tech tips for you. So right now my microphone is off. They can all still chat. They won't hear me. But maybe they have other things they want to do. They're working. They're all really, really loud. I'm just going to carry on. You can hear Mr. Middleton shuffling some papers, or maybe that's Mrs. Quap. All so many options. One thing we can do if they're talking, we can turn on closed captioning. So if they were having a conversation, we'd still be able to follow down here. And I'm going to pop over to the chat and ask them if they would talk for me.
We're adding Mrs. Pearson now too.
Hi guys, I tried to get in from the code I was shared with yesterday, but I had no participants. So I'm getting the code from Al.
So what you'll notice here is that the closed captioning is pretty good. Mr. Middleton's first name is not L at all, but it did a pretty good job of picking up Mrs. Pearson's comments.
All right, we're all sitting here quietly, but I think Mr. McIntosh would like us to talk. So I do know that for my classes, we're going to be using this for our office hours so that people can come in and ask any questions, etc., that they may need for each of their individual classrooms.
Hey, that is awesome.
Yes, and as you can see, we get to bask in Mr. McIntosh's glory and just be able to communicate with each other face to face. So this is a neat opportunity that even though we are remote, we can see each other and connect with one another.
And my part in all of it will be, I will just be supporting the teachers on what they need from me, and I will be available to help out students that need a hand too.
So right now we've got a chat feature up as well, and you'll see the little icons at the top here.
Hey, there you are.
And so there's our list of people. Here is our chat, and we can pull that up at any point as well. Now,
as we just came in, what Tosh asked was for us to enable the chat feature.
And what you may have noticed in the video there is we get notifications for every single chat there.
And then you can just read the chat on the right-hand side.
Now, I can also really be a jerk if I want to be. And let's be a jerk together here. It'd help if I could spell. Let's mute some people. You know, they're talking over me here. Oh,
How so, Mr.
muted, 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 muted. So I can mute other people as well. So I'm just telling everyone on this tutorial video that I've muted you all so I can talk. I really like hearing my own voice. Now, the one downside about muting other people is you'll notice that I can't say unmute Mr. Middleton. Only he can unmute himself. So if you have the ability to mute someone and you're doing so, just know that they can join in the conversation whenever they want, and you actually don't control that. You can't bring them back in. I'm going to mute myself now and go back to my tutorial. All right, so that was one feature I want to show
I
you.
just unmuted myself.
And Mr. Milton
We each
unmute
have that ability to unmute ourselves.
himself, absolutely. And Lori is talking away. I just want to show you the change layout feature. Now this
I
doesn't
didn't realize
work.
that we could unmute, or we could mute other participants as well.
Yeah, so this
I think that's where he said he was being a bit of a jerk.
change layout mode only works on the desktop. So I'm going to go to change layout, and I'm going to go to spotlight mode here. And you'll notice on spotlight, it only shows Sherry right now. She was the last person to talk. Sherry's talking again. So spotlight mode gives us the ability to see who the last speaker was and feature in on them. I can change to other options as well, so I can have everybody on the side. I also can go into change layout and try, kind of the default setting. So I just want to go back to auto, which is that tiled setting that you see there. Now, if you're on mobile, which Sherry is, Spotlight is really your only option. So it's kind of the default enabled one that we have available for us. Hi, everybody. I'm going to show off the presentation tools now. So just enjoy learning about stretching, I guess. So one of the cool options in this is the Present Now feature. With it, I can choose to show off other things. So I can show my screen, I can show my window, and what I'm going to pull up for them is a lovely PowerPoint where they get to see, some information about components of fitness and flexibility, and I can work through my PowerPoint with them. So that is a really cool feature that your teachers will be sure to use, but that you can also use along the way. I'm going to hit stop sharing now. I'm going to go back here, and everyone is going to be so sad that their crash course on PNF stretching is over. One other thing that I want to show you is that I can pin certain people. So if I only want to see Mrs. Quap, I can hover over her face and hit pin to screen. And now I only see Mrs. Quap. Everybody else is off screen, out of sight. I can unpin her. And one of the things that happens is I can pin myself. So if I just want to see what's happening, I want to make some edits to my background, I can make that full screen. I accidentally clicked this the other day and was super annoyed. So the big thing is I just come up here and I unpin myself. There's my list of people. And again, I have the same options here as well if I so choose. And I can actually, as the host, remove people from the call as well. Those are just some of the tools available to you. And I have just one more I want to just talk about, and that's in these three screen dots, or these three dots here. I can actually record the meeting as well. Now, the thing about that is it doesn't give you the copy. It gives whoever hosts the meeting the copy of it. So I will get a copy of this meeting if I record it because I'm the host. If Mrs. Quap hits record, I still get the copy. So those are some of the things that you will see. Now, we are going to have to work together to deal with etiquette. Things like when should I mute my mic? Should I just leave the call? How do I ask my teacher a question? Those are all things that we are going to deal with in the days to come. But for now, my hope is that you learned a few new things about how Google Meet operates and that you can give it a go. Hey, if you have any questions about Google Meet, send that to the school. We can certainly help you through it, especially as it's new tech. And of course, if enough people ask the same question, I'll make another video to showcase all the features. For now, let's jump back into the call. Hi, everybody. I'm just wrapping up our video. If you just want to give a wave and a farewell, I would appreciate that. All right. Well, that is our video. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you on our next Tech Tips.